Okay, guys, welcome. Let's walk through the hatchback right here, this back design over here. Okay, it looks very simple right now, but obviously in the beginning, you have to plan it. You have to think about how you get a shape. So the truth is, you can do it so many ways, right? All right. So when we come to the network, this is where we have it. We have it right here. And and before we jump in, we can see that when it opens, right? When it opens with this set of stripes. Okay? Because it cannot open while the stripes are left behind. So you have to figure how to animate both of them together. Okay? So I did not have to animate both of them one at a time because, I know that I can parent this stripe to the actual hatchback. That is what is happening right here. You see, at the network, at the object level, when you have a node and if you bring the mouse here, you can see that you can read that it's saying parent. That's what parent. Look down here, you can see it say parent. Parent input. All right, and then output. So whenever you have a node, the node connecting this output be parented to it, which means that if this curve new hatchback moves, this child will move with it. Okay, so that parenting was able to solve that problem. That means that I only have to animate the hatchback. Okay, and when it moves, it will move with the child. Okay, so that's why that connection is on right here at the object level. So at the object level, that's how you will group stuff and move them, because they will have parent and child relationship and move, together. So that is how that problem was solved. And if you can see there, you can see this green stuff up out here telling you that this particular object have animation going on. It have animation going on. And since the stripe is parented to it, it also have that animation, sign going on, even though there was not actual animation on it. So if I select that, you don't see no animation on the timeline, right? But if I do select this one, you see we have animation going on. Basic animation when you at 0 is laying down, so you go a few more points, you open it, then you set a key. Basic animation, right? So you let it go to where you want it to close, then you set another key and you close it. Very simple animation. So that's how I was able to get this animation going on. The only thing you have to do to make it work better for yourself is this hatchback will have it pivot in the center, So if you rotate it, the pivot will open from that pivot. So you have to shift the pivot to where you can do what? You can open it better. So let's see if I can have an example real quick. Let's create a Tyros. Okay, let's create a Tyros and put it right here. If I come down here, you see pivot mode. If I select it, right now, let's rotate it and see how it rotates, right? You see, it's rotating. The pivot is in the middle right here, okay? So the whole Tyros is rotating around this center of the area, right, where this is right now. So that rotation is rotating around the center or the middle part of the object, okay? So imagine that the way we want the hatchback to open. If the whole thing is rotating like this, it will go through the bike, okay? So you have to find a way to shift the pivot to another area. That is the only problem you have to solve before you start the animation. How you solve it is here. When you right click on the handles, you have pivot mode. When you select it, you are able to move the pivot to anywhere you want. So let's put it right here. Okay, so now we have it right here. So watch, when we rotate it again, the rotation will happen around this area. So go back into pivot and turn it off. So now we just have the rotation. So now the rotation is happening around this angle. Very cool and simple. It was in the middle, but I shifted here to this point so that when it rotates similar like we just did right here, okay, at the angle of it. You see, it's the same type of rotation, right? So it goes down and then up. So, and then you key the points where how far you want it to go. You leave it there and you set a key and you do that type of animation. Okay, I know you guys, can do this, so you don't want to spend a lot of time on it. That's very basic animation that we have. Okay, let's delete this Tyros. Hit delete and then jump in to the hatchback and see how the actual shape was created, right? So let's jump in. First node, okay, is curve. So let's bring the display here. See, so go to camera, hit B, and hit B here to get to the reference image, the side view. Okay, so this is, if I turn this off, you see that the reference image, this is what I was tracing. I was tracing this edge. So the points go over this line, then I curve it here, then I'm going over the back tie, right? I curve it down here, and here I have to create my own design, how it curves and it covers the leg. So